you're doing improv at night. When do you start doing theater?
Around the same time. I would sort of alternate when I would have a play and when I would be taking classes.
Oh, that's cool.
Just because you can't, they all rehearse at night.
Right.
Plus
it's easy to burn out on one if you just power through all of one.
Yeah, exactly.
What theaters are you at? Steppenwolf is there, right?
Steppenwolf
are you doing
is there.
That, or
no,
where are you at?
I'm working in some smaller storefront theater companies. I was an ensemble member at this company called the Griffin Theater Company.
Oh, I feel like I've heard of that.
Yeah, they do a bunch of awesome shows every year, and there. I joined in 2011. That's my Wikipedia. I was interested. I was like, what year?
I didn't mean to distract you. I was trying to see if they had a thing.
Yeah, and I actually formed my own theater company with 6 other Northwestern graduates.
Oh, wow.
So we were putting on our own plays and producing them and raising money. And then one of our plays did go to the Steppenwolf Garage. They have like a garage rep program where they put on plays from smaller theater companies, and we got to go there. And
so what were you doing as a theater group? Were you just putting up your own shows? Were you finding talent? What's that entail?
I mean, my role was the casting director, and I did that also for the Griffin Theater Company, which is less of a... It's more of a, I mean, I don't know. I can't claim to know how casting works here at all. It was a team effort for me with the director every time. We were both in the room watching all the auditions and the callbacks, and sort of a lot of administrative work of getting all the actors together and getting, the schedules and finding the right people for the part. But I mean, there were people had to handle the finance and the literary catalog, and we had to book space, and we had to get, hire artists. So kept us very busy for a while.
It sounds like it. Did you have a background in business at all, or did the people you were with have a background?
No. Well, our business manager now has a graduate degree in business, which he did not have beforehand. So... Yeah, he clearly had a knack for it.
Sure.
No, I think it was the result of Northwestern having so many theater companies. That's what you have to do there is you get a little bit of money, and you have sort of a nice built-in way to ask for money from, students and donors and whatever.
Sure.
But most of those 60 productions I mentioned, they're producing themselves. So I had not really done much production at Northwestern, but the other folks in the group had, so they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything being on the other side of the camera for casting? Did you?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you learn? What did you see you hated, or what did you see that worked?
Oh, I feel like I rarely saw anything I hated. The only thing that's
the positive you. I like it.
That's the positive.
I tested you.
Right? She's still there. I think just like...
But there's got to be some things that would get under your skin, like people
disrespect,
being too...
just like not treating it like it's a thing that you should care about is a little like... I don't hate that. I'm just like, why? It's offensive a little
I was thinking the opposite, though.
Yeah.
Like people coming in where they're like, hey, how's it going? Like, so good to meet you.
Oh, that's more, I'm just a little like... It's nice then because then I'm in the room so I can be like provide a chill vibe back and be like, hey, good to see you. And like people usually calm down,
Okay, that's good. They feel you. That's good.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. And I also think like, no, it was, I think what's so funny is how this is what everyone, I'm sure I've listened to so many interviews with casting people, but like I do. I listen to them.
Where are those at?
I'll find
I tried
some.
to get casting directors on here, and nobody ever. I got
Really?
Dorian Frankel. That was the only
Maybe
one that
I'm
would
reading
come do
them.
it.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I feel like I have. I will listen. I'll send you. But I feel like I always hear people say, you would be surprised the little things that just end up not being right for a character, and I think. I think that's exactly true. Like I would see people come in and nail a scene and nail things, and I would just be like, right, but this other person has something that you can't possibly have. And I will think of you again because you're fucking killing it. But this person is this character or whatever. It's usually intangible. So like, I feel like as an actor that helps take some pressure off me because I'm like, if it's out of my control,
Totally.
nothing to be done.
Leave it at the door. You did your best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do your best and they will recognize that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they'll be able, if they're good at casting, they'll be able to figure out where you fit in the future.
Exactly. That's their job. I just throw things at the wall and see if they stick.
That's interesting. I wish more actors got to see that side of it.
I know. I do too. It happened to be like the only, I was like, I can make spreadsheets and call people and make sure they come in on time. And then, I was also genuinely interested in the process. Right. So I think
I've sat in on a few like commercial sessions, and you can tell who's doing it's kind of like you said, it's the intangible thing where it's like that guy just
did it.
Yeah.
And the other guy who came in right before him also did it, but for some reason he didn't just do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
that's so funny.